Coming up in this video, I'm out with HIKMICRO's Falcon spotter and the SQ50 thermal rifle scope looking for problem foxes just before the close of the game season. This is Team Foxer.
Well done, Grasshopper.
Well, hey guys, and thank you very much for tuning in. I've currently just arrived on the farm for a solo foxing session just before close of the pheasant season. As always, I'll be using the Falcon FQ50 spotter from HIKMICRO. The rifle, the Tikka T3, is topped off with the SQ50 thermal rifle scope, also from HIKMICRO. I'll be shooting using the 260 Rips Edition Rekon sticks, an incredibly stable platform. That's from Scott Country. I'll put details of the setup in the video's description. I've also been out several times recently with both the gamekeeper and Rick and had some productive sessions as well. So enjoy these clips and I'll catch up with you at the end of the video. Now, I gave my review on the Falcon spotter a few months back, and I've been using it for my foxing antics throughout December, and as you can see here from the image quality, it truly is a step up in thermal performance, and I'm also led to believe it's been nominated for an award at this year's Great British Shooting Show, of which I hope to see you at, and I shall be attending on the Sunday, so if you're there, please say hi. So the first fox on my solo outing was actually en route to the bit I've just filmed, where I caught up with this one at the back of the farm shop. The entrance to the farm is off a fairly busy main road, but I can use that to my advantage. I can let this one get nice and close because I've got a good amount of ambient noise, masking any noises I may make on the bonnet with the bipod. Well, it's a very still night, luckily. We're not a million miles from the main road here. So, judging by the size of the footprints we've seen in this, I thought as much. That's a bad size dog fox, that. Look how fat he is. Fat little bugger. Straight in the bib. Straight in the engine room. And he went down. No troubles. He's actually not that heavy. He's a good size. Youngish fella. So, there we go. Good drills, that. Took him off the bonnet of the car, so not far. Later on that very same evening, well, in fact it's the next morning now, as it's gone 2 o'clock in the morning, I'm able to use the GC500 caller on rabbit distress to call in this vixen from a long way across the field. I used the Falcon spotter to track its progress before getting steady on the sticks and filming through the Stellar SQ50 for the remainder of the shot. Well, once again, it's the same place. Me and the keeper shot a dog fox in the fog a couple of months ago now. I shot Vixen here when it was a stubble field, just here. I think we came back and had another one, and lo and behold, just called another one in, which is rather handy, as the batteries in the caller literally just died. So just quite unbelievable how many foxes we've had in this one place. Now the grass. Oh, I don't know if I'm going to get across there. No, we're okay. Oh, yeah, when it was foggy, we had the dog fox just the other side of that hedge. It's not foggy, but it's bloody cold, and I'll bet me bottom dollar this is a Vixen. It's dead tiny. Look at how small that Vixen is. She is tiny. Yeah. There we go. That is a wily Vixen, that. Very small. Good order. Second one down this evening, had one at the farm shop. En route. And you can see here, using the Falcon spotter as a guide, just how much bigger that dog fox was than the Vixen we've just taken. A couple of bonus foxes in between the start and the end of the month so far. That one there at a fair distance, this one here pretty close indeed, before we head over to myself and Rick on a single stand where we had 6 foxes. That one definitely had a headache. So on this particular evening, we'd had a week of sub-zero temperatures. The ground was incredibly cold. This is one of Rick's drives where they had only had a couple of pheasants come out and saw a fox. So we rocked up, put the caller on, and this one came out pretty much straight away. Rick's actually filming using the Gryphon spotter, giving me some direction, because no sooner had I taken that first fox, another one came out to the call. Although this one did a bit of a deft dash, it did have a sizable hole in the chest cavity, but nevertheless it made it a few yards before dropping down. And lo and behold, Rick whispers to me and a couple of minutes later and tells me that there is a third fox coming in. The Gryphon GQ35 spotter from HIKMICRO's pretty good as well, because that's got the built-in range finder. So again, you'll see a link to the product description in this video's description. So go ahead over and check that out as we continue to now track the third fox that's just come out that drive. No wonder there wasn't any birds in it. So whilst looking at fox number 3 in the field near the deceased one there, fox number 4, which we also saw coming up the farm track, had made his way into range, being flanked by this barn owl here. It's something I've seen quite a lot while I've been out foxing this last year or so. Owls will often dive bomb foxes, as if to say, leave my mice alone. Just 4 minutes after that shot, and with the caller intermittently playing away, fox number 4 had finally gotten over his stage fright and was ready for his YouTube debut. Fox number 5 had initially taken the same route as fox number 3 on the farm track, but decided to come through the field before settling in front of a derelict house on the farm. He went the same way as the others, as Rick tells me there is yet another fox coming out of the maze. This is getting a bit silly now. Wow, now that is a turn up for the books. Rick said to me, well look, first one shot on the farm track, a fairly obvious blood trail. I think you'd struggle finding that one. But yeah, it went in the front of the chest and exited out the back there and took a fair chunk of stuff with it. That's going to be a little vixen. Anyway, that was, I think, the third fox that we'd shot here. Kept calling and they just kept coming. 3 out the cover, plus this one off the road, 4, and another one, then another one. So off of one stand, 6 foxes. Rick said to me, this drive here didn't go that well the other day when they shot it. They saw 2 pheasants and a fox came out. Well, we've just shot 6 foxes here, so I'm not surprised. Man, this stuff is like concrete. It's bloody cold as well. Vixen, so far it's 1 dog, Vixen. And there's Rick. He's going to give me a hand. One. That's a Vixen, that one. That's a dog. There we got 2 there. Huh? 2, 3 quite close together there. So after collecting up the 3 dogs and 3 Vixens, myself and Rick were safe in the knowledge that the few remaining game birds would sleep a little easier and stand a much better chance of recuperating into the new year. A couple of nights later and I'm out with Rick and his son, as Rick films me here with the Gryphon GQ35L spotter. That's me in the foreground there, getting ready to take the shot on the Stellar. Rick's son's also filming me through the Falcon, so you can see the difference in image quality in just a second. Just see if you can notice as well here, as I get ready to take the shot, I actually pull it ever so slightly to the left, and the result is quite dramatic through the thermal. No sound recording on the Gryphon spotter, but in slow-mo, again, it's quite dramatic footage. This is the same shot here, filmed through the Falcon spotter. That one does have sound, and that was a definite slap. Where on earth did that?
Shot his belly out.
Where did that hit it then, do you reckon? That's freaking pretty gross. Isn't it? Yeah. I don't think I can censor that bit out. Okay, so we've definitely got time for one last fox. I was actually on this farm's shoot on shoot day as a beta, and we have to walk across a little bridge where that fox came out, and you could smell fox quite clearly, so we knew this was a good spot to come and wait. Sure enough, we didn't have to wait long, but this fox wasn't playing ball. It didn't like the lip squeak, decided to walk straight across the middle of this field and just lay down. Steve drove forward to get a little closer, but I decided, or he decided, we'll have a crack from where we were.
Yeah. Yeah, 210 yards.
You couldn't believe how it's that short, yet you couldn't hardly see it, could you?
Oh, what I was looking at, and what you shot at.
That's a nice little fox. Oh, look at the tail on that, Stephen.
Yeah. Dog. He's sort of half. Of course, that's a nice one.
Yeah, it is a beauty, isn't it? Quite light, isn't he?
Yeah. Oh, I was looking at something
Yeah,
over there.
there's a hair moving through that field over there. Beauty.
Well done, grasshopper. Look at that. Nice clean ring. Gosh, an old one.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? God.
That's a booty. I don't know how you can shoot them.
Well, there we go, guys. Another great result for Team Foxer. A great result for the HIKMICRO kit. Thank you very much for watching. Take care, stay safe, and as always, happy shooting. I'll catch you in the next one.